Hello and welcome to PMPLounge.com. My name is Shoaib. I'm the voice behind all the videos that you see on the PMPLounge.com website as well as this YouTube channel, youtube.com/PMPLounge. If you haven't subscribed to us, what are you waiting for? Subscribe to us now. And we typically talk about the PMP certification as well as whatever that is happening around in the world of project management. In this video, I wanted to answer a question which nobody really asked for, but if I was not a PMP certified project manager, I would definitely ask for. So my question is simple. What is it that a PMP certified project manager brings to the table that a non-PMP certified project manager does not, right? So if I am a PMP certified project manager, by the way, but if I were not a PMP certified project manager, I'd be interested to know what is so special about the PMP certification. What is it that a certified project manager, a certified PMP project manager can bring it to the table that if I am not a PMP certified project manager, not bringing it into the game. So, before I get into the top 3 reasons, I'd like to mention here that someone who is a PMP certified project manager, right? Whatever that they have learned in the process of getting themselves certified, right? The knowledge areas, the process groups, all the processes, the tools and techniques and stuff like that, whatever that they have learned, if that has become their second nature, if that is something that they do day in and day out, then their PMP certification makes much more sense as compared to someone who's just, read through the knowledge areas and process groups and processes and whatnot and cleared his PMP exam, his or her PMP exam, but have never really used any of those concepts on real life projects, right? So as a project manager, as a PMP certified project manager, if whatever that you have studied for your PMP exam, if that has become your second nature, if that has become, a part and parcel of your project management life, then PMP makes a lot of sense. Now, let's get into the top 3 reasons why I think a PMP project manager, PMP certified project manager, what can he bring to the table, he or she can bring to the table that a non-certified project manager may not. Number 1 is that a certified PMP project manager is going to apply industry's best practices, because a certified PMP project manager has spent a lot of times, days and nights, learning the best practices. How did they learn the best practices? Well, the best practices is actually the courseware of the PMP certification. The best practices is what makes the PMBOK guide, Whatever that you study for your PMP exam, it is all industry's best practices. So a PMP certified project manager is definitely going to bring in industry's best practices that they have spent so much time learning to the table, and they will know what they are doing because they are applying the best practices. They are not randomly thinking through stuff and applying whatever they think will be suitable in certain project conditions. They are applying the best practices of the industry period. Now, Prince 2, of course, Prince 2 is also a collection of best practices. A lot of best practices included in the Prince 2 courseware, and a Prince 2 certified project manager might also apply same kind of industry's best practices, right? But there's a difference. The difference is the role of project manager itself is different from PMP perspective and Prince 2 perspective, right? So there's a difference there. Other thing to note is that certain companies have their own best practices, right? So they do not follow everything that's written in the PMBOK guide. Something might be written in the PMBOK guide, but a company or an organization might be doing or might be practicing something which is totally different from the PMBOK guide. So someone who is experienced in a certain company or an organization and knows the best practices of the company and organization might also be able to apply best practices. But a PMP certified project manager is coming from the point of view of the industry. What is the best practice of the industry, and that is what a PMP certified project manager brings to the table that a non-PMP certified may not, right? Now, reason number two on what a certified project manager can bring to the table, certified PMP project manager, and I'm saying this a lot of times. Apologies for that. So now the second thing is that a certified PMP will always keep himself or herself up to date on what's going on in the industry. Why would they do so, right? You may say that as a non-certified, a non-PMP project manager can also do the same thing, right? But a PMP, it is a must for them to do so because they need to report PDUs, right? And I'll share a link to the video where we have talked about PDUs and how you report them and whatnot. Everything about PDUs, I'll share a link in the description below. But for a PMP certified project manager, they have to make sure that their knowledge is up to date, and they need to report PDUs to PMI and tell the PMI, with proof that they are keeping themselves abreast with what is going on in the world of project management. So how do you earn PDUs? You can attend trainings, you can attend conferences, and one of the biggest advantages of attending conferences is that you're learning directly from the thought leaders of your industry, right? PMI has many local chapters, and that is why I always tell everyone that you should, even if you're PMP certified and even if you have been PMP certified for, let's say, last 5 years, you should still be a PMI member, because that will give you opportunities to interact with other folks on your local chapter. And those people are experienced project managers, they are thought leaders, they are the industry experts basically. And PMI local chapters also arrange a lot of conferences that you can be a part of if you are a PMI member. So there are a lot of advantages of being a PMI member, and that is why I always suggest that you should be a PMI member, even if you are not certified. And if you're certified, you definitely should be. You'll know the advantages of being a PMI member already if you're certified. Now, number three, the third reason that I feel a PMP certified project manager can add value, which a non-PMP may not, is EEF and OPA. Now, EEF and OPA in environmental factors, the enterprise environmental factors, and OPA, the organizational process assets. We PMPs have heard about these two in every single process of project management, and we understand how important these are. So a PMP certified project manager is going to add to the organization's project management database, and they are going to add lessons learned. They are going to add templates, or they are going to enhance the existing templates, because they know how important these things are. The organization's project management database, how important it is to for the success of the project, and how important it is to repeat those successes, right? Because you need to have the same templates across the board used by all project managers across all projects to make sure things are in place. Of course, tailoring may be required. Of course, process tailoring may be required. That is always the case. But a PMP certified project manager will always know that OPA and EEF are two important things, two important concepts, and something that he or she is going to give utmost importance to. So they are going to take care of your documentation, they are going to take care of templates, they are going to take care of lessons learned. Lessons learned, such an important thing, right? When you're done with your project, what did you learn? You collect lessons learned from the entire project team, and you make sure that mistakes are not repeated in your different project, in your other project, in your next project, right? So these are the three reasons that I feel these are the things that a PMP certified project manager can bring to the table that a non-PMP certified project manager may or may not, but a PMP certified project manager will definitely bring to the table. Just to repeat, number one, they will always apply industry's best practices. They have spent day in, day out, days and nights to learn best practices when they were doing their PMP, right? So they are aware of industry's best practices and they are going to bring that to the table. Number two, they always keep themselves updated with what is going on in the world of project management, because they need to report PDUs, and to earn PDUs, you have to take the trainings, attend conferences, online trainings, webinars, and whatnot. And number three, they will make sure that the project management, the organization's project management database is up to date, is enhanced, and is basically being used to its maximum capability. So that's all I had. I always say that PMP is the gold standard when it comes to project management. It is the number one certification project manager can take and must take. That's all I had in this video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel if you haven't done so already, and check us out on our social media, facebook.com/PMP and twitter.com/PMP Send us your query. If you have any query, feel free to send that to pmplounge@gmail.com. And as always, do check out the website pmplounge.com, your number one free resource for PMP certification and project management industry information. Thank you.